The tavern down the cobbled road, where the lanterns gleam with a warm, soft glow. The ruby-eyed hatter, with a twinkle in his eye, greets every soul with a heartfelt cry. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern, I swear! From fantasy realms to sci-fi fights, we're all just stories in the flickering light. The tables are crowded with tales untold of dragons vanquished and treasures of gold. Retired adventures to which viewers unite, sharing their legends deep into the night. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern, I swear! From fantasy realms to sci-fi fights, we're all just stories in the flickering light. There's the elven archer, his bow now hung, a cyber soldier whose last war was won. Wizards and rogues, warriors of old, all trading their yarns as the night unfolds. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern, I swear! From fantasy realms to sci-fi fights, we're all just stories in the flickering light. So raise a toast to adventures past. In the ruby Mad Hatter's tavern we found home at last. From the darkest dungeons to the stars so bright, we'll share our dreams in the fire's light. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern, I swear! From fantasy realms to sci-fi fights, we're all just stories in the flickering light. We'll share our dreams in the fire's light. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Oh my goddamn tavern, I swear! From the darkest dungeons to the stars so bright, we'll share our dreams in the fire's light. Welcome to the tavern, pull up a chair, grab a mug of ale. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern, I swear! From fantasy realms to sci-fi fights, we're all just stories in the flickering light.
In the shadows I move, silent steps I prove, empire's secret hand in a distant land. I deal in whispers low, where the light
just have the power to control. Enemies surround us, the dangers rising higher. The perfect solution, watch them fall. I cast fireball, run to the ground. With a flick of my wrist, I'll turn the fire around. I cast fireball, feel the scorching flame. In the world of magic, it's my claim to fame. Orcs and goblins, dragons in white. No matter the problem, I've got the fiery light. When negotiations fail and the talking is done, I raise my hands and unleash the blazing sun. I cast fireball, run to the ground. With a flick of my wrist, I'll turn the fire around. I cast fireball, feel the scorching flame. In the world of magic, it's my claim to fame. Orcs and goblins, dragons and whites. No matter the problem, I've got the fiery light. When negotiations fail and the talking is done, I raise my hands and unleash the blazing sun. I cast fireball, run to the ground. With a flick of my wrist, I'll turn the fire around. I cast fireball, feel the scorching flame. In the world of magic, it's my claim to fame. We can kick off fancy spells or charms and tricks. When the battle gets rough, I'll burn them to sticks. With a grin and a chant, I bring the fiery doom. Enemies beware, you'll need your flaming too. In the tavern they whisper, they tell of my renown. The wizard with the fireball who burns it all down. When the chips are down and hope begins to fall, I step up with confidence and give it my all. I cast fireball, run to the ground. With a flick of my wrist, I'll turn the fire around. I cast fireball, feel the scorching flame. In the world of magic, it's my claim to fame. So here's the fireball, the spell we all adore. In the hands of wizards, it's the ultimate reward. With a laugh and a shout, I'll light up the night. For I cast fireball and bring the fiery light. Don't look for shadows rise, destiny in your eyes. Galaxy Stars fall and planets cry. Evil reigns above. Time to rise, time to shove. Lightsabers ignite in the shadows of the night. Freedom's light in view. Rebel hearts, bold and true. Fight the power, hour by hour. Rise and stand, take command. Machines marching tight, cold logic in the fight. Heart of steel they lack, we will launch our attack. Through the void we soar, crashing down core by core. Hope will never die underneath this endless sky. Fight the power, hour by hour. Rise and stand, take command. Evil Ruby, Mad Hatter's life. On Twitch we sail, come join the dive. With games and chat and tales untold. In Ruby's realm let the fun unfold. Oh, Ruby streams with laughter bright. By the glowing screen we set our sight. From fantasy realms to FPS fight, every stream is pure delight. Evil Ruby, Mad Hatter's alive. On Twitch we sail, come join the dive. With games and chat and tales untold. In Ruby's realm let the fun unfold. On the ocean wide in the game raft, we build and float through the stormy draft. Gathering scraps, crafting our craft. In Ruby's stream we share a laugh. Evil Ruby, Mad Hatter's alive. On Twitch we sail, come join the dive. With games and chat and tales untold. In Ruby's realm let the fun unfold. With a hat so mad and a heart so grand, Ruby guides us through this digital land. In the chat we cheer and make a stand for the finest streams in all the land. Evil Ruby, Mad Hatter's alive. On Twitch we sail, come join the dive. With games and chat and tales untold. In Ruby's realm let the fun unfold. So hoist the sails and spread the word. Rubies live, haven't you heard? Join the crew, be undeterred. In the Mad Hatter's world, we all get stirred. Ruby, Mad Hatter's alive. On Twitch we sail, come join the dive. With games and chat and tales untold. In Ruby's realm let the fun unfold. rubies live. Haven't you heard? Join the crew, be undeterred. In the Mad Hatter's world, we all get stirred. Heave-ho, Ruby Mad Hatter's alive. On Twitch we sail, come join the dive. With games and chat and tales untold. In Ruby's realm, let the fun unfold.
Alright, oh. Hey, welcome everyone to Multiplayer Monday. Tassie's like, hey dude, hope you're well. I'm doing great. Welcome also, let's see. We got ourselves Coda Buns, who has forgotten to do her check-in, so please do that when you get a chance. We have Gracker, who's here for his dose of the Old Republic. We have Catitude, who ate too much and is now feeling a little better. And Coda Buns is doing also Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Yeah, and now Tassie Gamer with his check-in. Everybody's playing TC.
Every syndicate in the city wants your head on a stick.
Observation.
Daryl, hey
this
buddy.
This is a great opportunity for slaughter.
All right. So while people are doing check-ins and things of that nature, let's get a few announcements out of the way before we get into the thick of everything. Announcement number 1 is our sponsors. We have Shockwave Gaming Servers and W Energy Drinks. The links are down below in the sponsor section. I'm sure some of you have noticed that the little connectors down below for the channel are slightly different.
This is a great opportunity for slaughter.
That's because I've been doing some rearrangement recently. So now we have the rules up top with support with the whole Ko-fi, and I have to mention now legally that all donations are non-refundable, because if I don't do that and Ko-fi kind of decides to refund one, then I can kind of get screwed over because I won't have the money. We have our About Us, we have the Dubby, we have the Shockbite, the staff, the Games in Order, and social media at the bottom. Alright, so all in all, good fun times. Alright. Next announcement is for our people who are watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this after we've streamed, that would be basically, if you're watching this and you're enjoying what you see, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please appease the Omnisaya.
001100110011.
1101110111110. I still like remember that one Star Wars joke I heard a long time ago, which is the most inappropriate character in Star Wars is R2-D2 because they bleep everything he says. It's like, oh my god. We're just making all kinds of friends. Jesus Christ, guys. So yeah, if you're on YouTube watching this like a couple days later, by all means, please do all those things. If you're on Twitch, please share the link to my channel, and let's see if we can't get more people, because we have a goal for followers, and I'm trying to remember what that goal is, because I don't remember. I want to say it's 1,500. I think our goal is 1,500 followers. So let's see if we can hit that goal.
Goals for the Skull Throne! Blood for the Blood God!
Yep. Xenos.
You know, I still think it's funny. You had someone call you going, excuse me, why did someone say this who was related to you?
Yep. Oh, what the? No, stop doing that. The damn thing was trying to transition to the wrong one. Okay, and, let's see, what else is there announcement-wise? We're still doing, entries for Stellaris Eterna, so please, you know, do that when time comes. So that will be fun. Excuse me. Yes, and Stellaris Eterna is coming soon. The next season, Stellaris Eterna Season 3 is coming soon. As soon as we finish Alderaan on The Republic side with Gamera, Stellaris Eternus Season 3 will be starting, which means here's the other fun thing I need, and for those who are watching this or listening, this may be your chance. I need people to be reading lines. I need voices. You do not have to be a professional voice actor, and in some cases, even if your microphone is not particularly stellar, I can still use that. Because some of these voices are going to be historical document entries, which means over time things have gotten degraded, and so I can explain a bad microphone with that. All right, I need 3 women, a minimum of 3 women, and I need, I need a minimum of 2 women and 4 to 5 guys. I have 7 voices I believe I need. I have to double check that. But I know I need at least 2 women. Or 2 female sounding voices. So, there is that. Alright. Are you little, Alright, Psycho, are you ready?
Excuse me, Psycho? I prefer the term Lord Psycho.
Right, okay. Dancing invisible dude?
You can't see me. You can't see me.
I see the air moving.
Thank
No,
you for the
you don't. You don't. It's just you don't see me.
Okay, yeah, we're going.
Invisible.
Let's fucking do this.
He just ran off.
Fuck this! Oh my god. Yeah, no problem. And hey, support queen, how's it going? Alright, we have to take an elevator down. Or up. Sorry, we're going up, not down.
Oh, there's no choice. Up and nothing.
Oh boy. And dead. Everything is dead. Oh, there's purple here. What is purple? Prosperity token. Oh, here we go.
My lady, we have intruder.
Lady
We
Renata,
have
I
intruder,
seek
because
your
I have, caveman.
Jason Wilson.
What's this nonsense you're spouting? I don't know what you're talking about.
Lady, let me kill this Sith like the last one Duke Kendo sent.
How dare you!
Ed, you don't need my permission to kill an enemy that comes barging through my door. Make it fast.
Yeah.
Get out of the way.
Violence isn't necessary. I just need information.
All you need is my sword through you.
You don't
neck.
have a sword, you have a stick, you jackass!
That looks more like a club of some sort.
Yeah, it's a club or like a staff. That's a vibro staff. How is that a sword? What the fuck, game? Faye Fox goes, I have fireball. Uh-huh. Oh, we're in combat.
Somebody here was... I was wondering why things weren't going too well.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, what? Down with you there, bucko. Alright, now I can hopefully talk to this guy. Yeah, here we go. Please don't kill me.
Lady, sorry.
I sorry, I have 2 brain cells.
I'm sorry. I hope you don't hold it against me.
Oh, now you're sorry.
I've been fending off Duke Kendo's advances for some time, and I just assumed you were here for him. If you're not working for the Duke, I'll gladly cooperate. You mentioned a girl, yes? Jace or someone?
Yeah.
Jason Wilson. Kendo told me she used to be your handmaid.
Kendo is a liar. I was aware of the young handmaiden who left Alderaan with the Jedi Master. And I did hear the name Jason Wilson, but you're mistaken. I didn't know her. The girl never served me.
Uh-huh.
I doubt
It
that.
seems I've been misinformed.
Good,
I'm sure
the
Duke
hubby
Kendo
got
will
back
double
from
his
his
efforts to help you
supernatural
find what you seek.
convention.
To
Nice.
congratulate you on your impressive venture into House Alday. I'm here to take the fair lady to him.
Fucking excuse me?
Don't let him take me to that pig. I do know who the girl worked for. I'll tell you all I can, if only you'll keep me from Duke Kendo.
Yeah.
Don't leave.
I'm gonna say be thorough.
Right. I'm going to trust that you'll be honorable. Before
Just
she left
sleepy.
with the
That full
jet,
feeling is
she was
gone.
almost the
Yay!
handmaiden of Giselle Organa of House Organa. They were inseparable.
Oh,
Before the
fucking
war,
Organas.
Giselle was an aristocrat, like myself. Now she leads the Organan troops against House Olgo.
Alright.
Where exactly is this Giselle Organa?
Her headquarters are somewhere on the front line.
Of course
The
they are.
Duke will know where to find Giselle Organa and how to reach her. If you let me deliver Lady Renata to him, I'm sure Kendo will happily shed light on the situation for you.
Yeah, no. Fuck off.
The lady isn't going anywhere.
Thank you. It's good to know some Sith have a sense of honor.
Fine. As I said, I will not oppose you, nor will I defy your decision here.
Yeah.
I meant what I said. I'm sure Kendo can help you find and confront Giselle. You should consult with him on it.
Yeah.
Be sure he's prepared when I get there. Of course, friend. I will see you at House Thule.
Yeah.
Despite the destruction you caused, I hold you in high esteem, Sith.
Yeah, because I kept
only
you from
hope make
basically
that
being
worm
put into the
Kendo
lap of
pay
a
for
pig.
misleading you. Take nothing he says at face value.
Yeah.
I appreciate your advice.
I'm sure you'll be fine. Goodbye.
Yeah.
I highly doubt she told any of that was. I highly doubt any of that was true.
Oh, we're getting raided. Oh, we're getting raided with a lot of people. Oh, fuck.
Welcome, traveler.
Hey, everyone. Fury, I hope you were having fun with Wasteland 3. I think that's like a Fallout kind of like game. I just got raided with 51 people. Like, holy shit.
Whoa, that is fantastic.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. Hi, Raiders. Feel free to call me Corey. Cheers and much love. Okay, Corey, thank you. I can't quite read what your little person there is. Okay, it's a heart. Okay, thank you. All right. But welcome, Raiders. My name is Ruby Mad Hatter. I'm a variety streamer, mostly running this nice little tavern here to help people, you know, get educated on various topics, whether Star Wars, Star Trek, D&D, whatever. I have a lot of things I can teach. It's okay, you're only a couple minutes late at most, Fury. You're fine. I'm not upset. I was just more like, had a curiosity of like, hey, why is someone not there? Oh, we gotta go this way to, yours, Mankins.
I'm heading there.
I figured you would get to me, Fury, whenever you got around to it. It happens. People get busy.
You know what's hilarious? I'm walking right past these people and they have no idea how much danger they're actually in.
Uh-huh. Alright, we got my invisible
Welcome,
friends.
traveler.
Alright, welcome Athena Highwind to the tavern. Grab yourself a mug of ale, pull up a chair, have fun. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern. Sadly, I have to kill every droid I run into
dear.
because I can't stealth.
That turn noble just happened to fall the wrong way as I was moving with my lightsaber. Utterly unfortunate.
Yeah, totally. You know, bad day to be them. How am I, sir? I'm doing fine. It's been a busy weekend for me. My son got sick Friday, so that's why we didn't have stream Friday. But I'm glad to be back. And I'm debating on certain days of this week to stream during the day. I haven't decided yet or not. Ow. Might just make videos instead. Run, Noble. You shouldn't be here.
Whoops, my
Stop whoopsing and killing the innocent. It's a waste of freaking good
no idea
material.
what you're talking about.
Alright, you know that game you like to play with, guys? on the trooper.
Yeah.
You're doing that with me. Getting really old really quick. Oh boy. Alright.
I just realized I've got to tap these wall things.
I find it's funny that this is a library.
Yeah, it doesn't really look much like a library, does it?
No, it looks more like a server room, if anything. Like a fancy one. Oh, jeez, Fury, that sucks. I'm glad they're better. Yeah, no, my son just happened to eat too much food and he got sick. A record of an engagement party?
I thank you all for gathering here.
Oh no.
Friends, family, everyone. As you know, this is the day that Rahana and I were to announce our intentions to be married.
Right.
What are you saying?
I'm sorry, Rahana, but there's been a change.
You coward!
I have a responsibility to the Jedi Order. I have decided to continue with my training in the Force. Off-world.
It's your family, isn't it? They talked you out of this.
Damn Organas think you're too good for us. For my daughter? You'd better be sorry. You will be sorry.
Damn. That's fucked.
Oi, I knew the Jedi were nasty, but damn.
Well, last time I checked, the Jedi usually don't take people who are older. They tend to get the young. And they, like, grab them before they get attached to their parents and shit.
Yeah, but still, that is kind of... Jeez. Alright, I think we have just the one at the top there.
Yeah, the little teleporting zone thing.
Yep.
Yeah, because that... We have to go back to the zone. Oh, wait. There's also hive-minded. We gotta do hive-minded.
Alright, lead on. I shall follow you in my throne.
Yeah, you have a throne. I have an actual speeder.
I have a car.
You have a car? Where is it? Let's see it.
Well, not a car. Like it's like a floating car.
He has a barge.
Yeah.
He has the... I believe he has the pleasure barge.
It looks cool.
Yeah, the pleasure barge looks neat. Mankins, your wife is here. She announced herself with a fireball.
Mrs. Inquisition, it is a delight to see you here, and thank you for setting things on fire. We both know how much Ruby loves that.
Why are you all pyros?
Is she Mrs. Inquisition, or are you Mr. Melody?
That is an interesting question that will be discussed when my beautiful wife can join us in the chat.
If she ever does.
Well, I hope that day happens.
So how long does it take you to beat this game? It depends, Catitude, on one, if you do a lot of the side missions. So that is an option. Another thing is, how do I want to put this? There's technically no full end game. This is an MMO, for one. You never really beat it. Yeah, that's true. But unlike WoW, there is an end to the main story. The main story does have a ending. Because the way this game works is every class has a story and every planet has a story.
Dance, Kim, dance you.
So you can easily finish a planet's story
My medics are treating the
in a
inspection
day
team for
if
shock, but they seem
bust your
otherwise
ass on it.
unharmed. I wish I could say the same for my daughter. It is clear those monsters have drugged her, brainwashed her. I've heard of this. Something in the pheromones that joins their captives to their hive mind.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna give her time.
She may still recover. Be patient with her.
I only wish I could have protected her.
General Thule, excuse me. I heard my rescuers have returned. It is urgent I speak with them.
Uh-oh.
I'm Agent Craig Graff, Imperial Intelligence. It was no accident those Killicks attacked when they did. The Ulgos pushed them toward that mine.
Really?
How did you know?
We've been monitoring communications between the Ulgo strike teams in that region. This was definitely planned. The push was orchestrated by the Ulgos to distract us from something they're calling Operation Sunshower.
Okay.
You Alderaanians are entirely too cheerful.
I've heard that term. It's come up a few times in the
but
chatter
yeah.
we're getting from our back door into the
There are
Organa
3
networks.
chapters to the class
It's a
stories.
beryllium detonator,
Once you get
a massive
finished with chapter
explosive.
3, that is
They
the
plan
end
to
of your
strike at the
class
heart of
story.
Thule Lands. The detonator's being transported by Boris Ulgo's elite soldiers, former Republic Special Forces, with the best weapons they could take and all the training the Republic gave them.
If Republic soldiers could stand against the Sith, they would not have surrendered at Coruscant.
Just before the Killicks arrived, we acquired a data file that I believe to be the launch codes for the detonator.
Okay, cool.
If you really wish to strike fear into the heart of the Ulgos, get into the camp where they're holding it and set it off prematurely.
Sounds like a
It won't be
plan.
the full force of the weapon, but let it be Ulgo that perishes, not Thule.
You know, that Imperial guy, the first thing I noticed was his purple outfit. Then I went, hold on, is he wearing makeup?
He is.
And then I thought, hang on,
Please
a
select
good
an available
number
travel
of
route.
the Imperials we've come across
Have a
wear
safe and
makeup.
pleasant stay.
Is
Yes.
that part of their uniform?
I don't know if it's part of the uniform. I think it's just kind of societal. It seems like it would be a society thing.
I bet the makeup producers love the Empire, like stars in your eyes. Oh, no, wait. Would it be credits in your eyes?
I guess. That seems about right.
Where you headed?
Back to Thule. We have, to talk to the head guy. The head guy of Thule. Alright.
Wait a second. Where did you two go? You're off my map.
Yeah, we have to go back to... Oh, I have to return the Duke. And you have the Thule Palace Secrets of the Jedi to turn in.
Oh, wait. That's the planetary thing. So,
Yeah.
to those who were asking, like, you were chatting about the story classes and stuff like that. Each planet also has its own little storyline.
Yep. We'll wait for, wait for Trifort there. Oh, wait.
Oh, man.
It'd help if I knew where I was going in this damn place. But no, for a... Oh, give me a second.
I heard you decided not to allow Fimrest to bring the Lady Renata.
I will wait until he gets here, because walking into the room started the conversation.
And until he arrives, something I know you like, Ruby.
Oh, God. Here we go again with the dance. Sorry, phone died. I'm back. Welcome back, Coda. Hey, Coda, do me a favor. Make sure you get your check-ins in, so that way I can make sure you get credit. Like, wherever... Like, there are some Discords I know for a fact you're in, but I don't know all the ones you're in. So...
Oh, I'm lost. Go ahead and tell me again. I'm not on the same quest as you are, so I don't get to join in.
Okay.
So just go ahead and tell me.
Decided not to allow Fimrest to bring Lady Renata to me. I am most disappointed.
No, it'd be against my moral compass.
Your f***ing moral compass is a roulette wheel!
You would have tired of her quickly.
Oh, it would have taken hours. Perhaps days. By denying my claim to Renata, you certainly aren't providing me much incentive to help you. Where's my motivation?
Where's my motivation?
I suspect self-preservation is incentive enough. Or maybe I should just kill you.
Yeah.
Consider me motivated.
Yeah, consider me motivated.
Fimrest tells me the lead was
Hey, Yoshi.
fruitful, although Lady Renata was not the gold's mistress. She knew who was. Giselle Organa. I should say, General Giselle Organa.
Oh, goody, she's a general. Go figure.
Down, which poses a bit of a problem.
What problem is that?
Some elaboration is required.
Giselle Organa leads the Organa War against House Ulgo.
This much we know.
The headquarters is protected by an impenetrable force field. No firepower can breach it.
Somehow I doubt
that. The
that.
force field allows Giselle and her advisors to be stationed very close to the front and maintain a more hands-on command.
There's got to be a way to penetrate the force field.
Yeah.
Well, that is the task that faces us. Wait. Yes.
What?
A force field needs power to maintain itself, yes? So, if we manage to cut the power, and I bet I know exactly where Giselle is getting her juice, if I'm right, you could just walk through the front door.
Yeah.
I find you hard to trust.
I've given you little reason to.
Except for the fact you've lied to me multiple times.
Almost all the power on Alderaan is supplied by the planetary
Catitude,
generator.
let me put it this
Giselle
way.
must be piggybacking
Don't
the system
consider
to power
this
her force
game an
field.
MMO.
Several of my fellows do this to maintain
Think of
their
it
special
as
security needs.
a multiplayer, co-op,
generator
goddamn
will
brain.
force fail-safes to fire. The planet won't miss a beat.
Reboot
Giselle's force field will have to be manually
engage.
reset, which could
It's
take
the single player game with MMO features.
Yeah, the single-player game with MMO features that you can play with up to
Precisely.
3 friends.
It is infallible.
Groups are, I thought, max out at 4.
7 detonator from my arms cabinet
Really?
there, and give it to our friend.
Okay,
As
for your friends.
you
then.
wish. The Alderaan power generator is located above the Strait Valley, and it boasts the planet's most advanced security systems. You'll have to fight your way in, set the charge.
Yeah,
and
WoW
fight
does
your
take a
way
lot of
out
time,
before
and they
the
do that on
boom.
purpose.
It won't be easy.
Consider me warned.
Once you've detonated the generator,
I'll go into that in a minute.
you'll still have to wade through Giselle's surrounding army and invade her headquarters before her force field is reset. I'll be tracking your progress. Good luck.
Thanks, bud. Hey, Magna. Okay, so WoW is that way on purpose. Like, as someone who has studied, how are you doing, Mr. Super Supporter? I am doing fine, and I try to support as many people as I can, my friend. Alright? Just because I'm not working right now gives me more time to support more people. That's what I try to do. But Catitude, how do I want to put this? WoW is purposely designed like that in order to keep you on the game as long as possible. Because by keeping you on the game as long as possible, they can show player retention time to their investors, and they can use that to get more investment money. So keeping you on the game is a important thing for them to do, and the more you play it, the more money they make, other than just your monthly fees. And there are quite a few things that WoW does that encourage addictive behavior. Like, every time you level up and you get that little whoosh sound and there's that sudden, like, bright light around you, that is basically triggering dopamine in your brain. And they're doing that on purpose to get you addicted to the game.
Keep me apprised of the situation, Ertl. We may need to
Yeah,
take
mount
action.
collecting being a social pride point. Yep. And some of the mounts
Sorry to keep you waiting.
being
I hope your
stupidly
search
hard to
in
get.
House Alde was fruitful. I've been anxiously dreaming up scandals we could catch the spotless Nomar Organa in.
This should allow us to sink our hooks into him.
Let me see. Engagement announcement, Nomar and Rihanna.
Now, mind you, here's the thing.
Goodness, this is juicy. It must have been
I want to say
somewhere
this.
between
Every
20
MMO...
30 years ago.
Yeah,
Long before I was born,
reputation,
I remember hearing
all
my
that jazz.
nurses talking
Every
about
MMO has a
the
reason to
sister
keep you
the
playing the
Lord
game.
of House Rist was engaged to a
Whether it's to
prominent
make
noble
money
against
off
the
of
wishes
monthly
both their
subscriptions,
Coward
getting
broke it
you
off.
to basically get more
And here
investor
I thought
money,
Jedi were
whatever.
supposed to keep their promises.
There are very
I
few
don't know
games that
about
don't do that.
But the
all right?
timing of this holo recording is right.
One prime
As is the
example of
name.
that
Rahana.
not being
Rist is a
so
house
much of a
highly
thing
trained
is
assassins,
Final
and
Fantasy
Lady
XIV.
Rist is no exception.
14,
But
the
she is
maker of
perhaps
14,
most
the
noted
primary
for her stubborn
producer
refusal
of
to
Final
marry.
Fantasy 14.
And for the humiliations she pours on those who
I'm not
ask.
sure if I'm being heard over the game very well. Yeah, SWtoR is a great example of great storytelling convincing you to keep playing the game. Don't get me wrong, there are some addictive
sounds like loads of
factors to this game, but not
And more importantly,
not as
like
bad as
she's
WoW.
still in love with Nomar or Ghana. And
Final
if
Fantasy
she is still
XIV,
in love with
Yoshi-P,
Nomar,
the
then
head
you
guy,
may be able to convince her to lure Nomar to
of
Alderaan.
14, he has actually stated in an interview, and he's repeated this multiple times, he goes, I want you to play through the story, enjoy the story, and if you want to stop playing the game for a few months and come back when we give you more story, that is 100% perfectly fine, and that's a totally acceptable way to play the game.
Assassin
He's
or
actually
Jedi.
said this. The guy
They
who
will
pretty
both
much is
obey.
the head of Final
But
Fantasy
be
XIV.
wary. To reach Rahana Rist, you'll have to contend with the deadliest assassins on Alderaan.
Yeah, Black
Good
Desert
luck,
I heard
Sith.
is pretty bad about the addiction level.
Good to see you again, friend.
Oh, hi, friend.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a report to make to my lady.
You okay, hon? Do you enjoy your fire?
What's your report about?
There are rumors that House Organa
Oh,
is
jeez.
planning a strike. The
Sorry,
Lady
hon.
Alana wanted me to find out if there's any truth to them.
Yoshi-P knows that people will come back and play their game,
If House
play their
Bull
daily
ever
character
needs my
scratch
help,
cards anyway. Yeah, this is
It's
true.
my duty to protect
I don't do
House
that too
Bull,
often,
not
though.
yours, but I appreciate the offer. Now, if you'll excuse me, business is business. Good day, and good luck, Sith.
I do want to get the motorcycle from the Gold Saucer one day, though, if I can ever get enough. And I do like playing 14, I don't stream 14 because, one, how I played it is not overly entertaining for a lot of people. I tend to do a lot of grindy shit. Because it's just what makes me happy. It's just how I play the game. I had a level 42 Dragoon before I packed it in. 42 is not bad. You didn't get to Heaven's Ward, though. Which, honestly, in my opinion, Final Fantasy really picks up from Heaven's Ward onward.
I think we need to go... Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to say, the first 50 levels are honestly some of the roughest. Alright, looks like we need to go back to Outpost from Theta. Yeah, okay, I will completely agree with you, Magna. That is very true for the first 50 levels. There's definitely filler story. There's definitely terrible pacing in the first 50 levels. If you can just grind your teeth and deal with it for another 8 more levels, and trust me, it's not going to be that bad. If you can do it for 8 more levels, the game gets significantly better. For one, a lot of things in Heaven's Ward are voice acted for the main story quests. As you progressively get through more and more of the game, when you hit like Stormblood, Shadowbringers, stuff like that, the amount of voice acting increases dramatically to the point where we have the newest expansion, Dawn Trail, which is mostly voice acted. It's not as voice acted as this game is, where everything is voice acted, but it's dang well close.
Which does explain why this game had such a high price to it.
It was not too bad. Like, I got the collector's edition back when this first came out, and I think the collector's edition cost me like 90 to 100 bucks, maybe 120. I forget the details. It was a bit much, but I got a bunch of cool stuff, and unfortunately one of the cool things that came with the collector's edition got stolen. And that has pissed me off to no end.
Was that the little specialized keyring thing?
Nope, I got that. I still have that somewhere. It was the Darth Malgus statue. I had a little Darth Malgus statue that was about, what is it, 6 inches tall-ish?
Yeah, I think that was the right size. Ooh, wow.
Yeah, it was a 6-inch tall Darth Malgus, so like a Sith with a mask and like a lightsaber and all that jazz. Beautiful statue. I let a, am I going the right way or am I going the wrong way? I let a gaming cafe borrow it because I wanted to support the gaming cafe, but I didn't have a lot of money. So my way of supporting them was... This is on loan. This is on loan. You know, I'll eventually, if I leave the area or you leave the area, I want it back. And nah, they left the area and they took it with them.
That sucks.
Yep. They were giant pieces of shit on that one. And I know why their business failed. Straight up. And it's because of one aspect that they did. The guy, there was a couple that was running it, all right? The guy that was running it was very social, very good at being with people. They put him not with the customers, primarily. He was usually keeping everything running, everything was going well. He was the one fixing things. The wife of the two was terrible with customers. She had social skills of a fucking brick.
That explains a little bit.
And they put her customer facing because she was a woman. And I'm like, no, you should have reversed that. Put the social guy up front, put the non-social woman in the back. If she does not have social skills, she shouldn't be customer facing.
I'm gonna head out. Have a good night.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, Wizen.
Are you coming in here or where are you?
I'm working on it. I gotta summon Vet now. And you can keep, what's his name out?
Valken or Kim Val, sorry.
Kim Val, yeah.
You're good to go.
But yeah, so that's why their business failed. That, and they're also trying to, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Run a gaming cafe in a college town where a lot of people who are into gaming already have high-end computers because of the engineering college.
Yeah, seems like the location was really bad for them then.
Yeah, the location was not particularly stellar, and their business practice was kind of shit.
You know, I'm suddenly feeling nostalgic for Caravan.
Bedtime for a school day. Go to bed.
My daughter does not want to go to bed. I love how Twitch doesn't count everybody in my chat. Because I'm sitting there looking at the number of chatters I have, and then the number of viewers it says I have, and they are drastically different numbers. Because it says I have over like 40 people in my chat, and then it says, but Twitch is only counting 18 of them as viewers. He's like, okay, thanks Twitch. I love how you never work right.
Congrats.
Yep. Alright.
What, Rose?
Let me double check to make sure. Yep, okay, 43. What do I got? Critically hitting with a direct attack reduces your cooldown of threatening rage. Okay, I don't really use.
Daddy's working on something. Go to bed.
Dealing direct damage to taunted targets, generally
This
from
is
range.
a great opportunity for slaughter.
Reckoning. Intercede grants reckoning, increasing damage dealt by your next melee ability, blah, blah, blah. I'll go with that one. That one's good. Oh, Magna did not do his check-ins earlier, so let me give him his shout-out. And then also we got P Support Queen. Actually, I have to count. Oh yeah, no, if you guys do a check-in, I give you a shout-out. That is the rule here. You get a shout-out when you do check-ins.
Mostly because you're an idiot and cannot remember who checked in.
Yeah. Hey, robot, I'm gonna shout at you now. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the setting off the bomb. We should probably leave.
Yeah, I think we should just straight out run.
Yep. Go, go, gadget, bullshit.
I just jumped over the side. Wait.
Go to bed!
You're good to go.
Not sure how that door is gonna save us, but fuck it. Alright, where to next?
Back to the outpost.
Yep, back to the outpost. Alright. I will say though, the worst MMO I've ever played, hands down. Uh-oh, I think I'm stuck. There we go. The worst MMO I've ever played, hands down, is EVE Online. It is.
Really?
Yeah, it's Asshole Simulator, the game. Or should otherwise be known as Who Can Be the Biggest Asshole? I've never played Lord of the Rings Online. I had an account at one point, but I never got around to playing it. Like, you'll hear me talk shit about WoW all the time because I used to play the hell out of that game, and I know the big downsides of it. I tried EVE for about a good 3 to 6 months, and I have come away with the...
to uninstall it before I ended it.
Yeah. My wife was tempted to basically take a hammer to my computer after hearing me play it, but after 3 to 6 months, I have come to the realization that EVE is, I won't say entirely populated by basically assholes with small genitals, but it's most of the population in that game. Thanks, lad!
Thank you. You are again Thul's savior, saving our lands from devastation and death.
Well, it's because you're all
I am
fucking
in
incompetent.
awe of your accomplishments.
Yeah. Are you talking about League of Legends?
Proud to have served the Empire.
Magna?
The Ulgos have retreated to mourn their casualties. Perhaps I should do the same.
My superiors have been asking about you.
All right.
There is some
I have played League of
happening
Legends.
with House Rist. Trouble for our
I will tell
allies.
you this right now.
If you're interested, look for
EVE
Daphis Elgin.
is worse
Moff
than
Sarek
League.
has already commended you to him.
Hands down.
Hands down, no argument. Like, there's not even a second thought to that for me. It's like, maybe it's worse. No, it is 1000% worse than League of Legends. All right?
Wait a second. I think we can pick the thing down there.
Ads are currently open for business.
All right, wait, put it this way. I don't see anything down there, dude. Where
Down
is
past horse. Oh, I saw that on the map.
House what?
Outpost Tolerane.
Please select an available travel route.
Outpost Talaran Thranta?
Yep, and then from there we can jump
Have
to
a
the
safe
other
and
one.
pleasant stay.
All right. Now here's the reason why. All right, I will give you the reason why I say EVE is worse than League. With League, you can eventually block people. You don't have to interact with them. All right.
Welcome, traveler.
Yeah, you have to deal with some heinous fucking people, but you have the option to block them, and they can't further affect your game. Or at the worst, they could just make you have a bad match. And by the way, thank you 424KS for joining the tavern. Grab yourself a mug of ale, pull up a chair, have fun. Don't fireball my goddamn tavern. The problem with EVE is you cannot ignore the assholes. You can block them from chatting with you, but they can still show up with their ship and blow up your stuff permanently. Anything, like any levels you've gained, any ships you've built, anything like that, those can all go away permanently. You can be brought back to level 1 with the starter ship if someone wants to be an asshole enough to do that.
Ooh, that's rough. Aye.
All right. There are people who have played Eve who have lost
Toughest
years,
Elgin,
and I
Imperial
mean
advisor to House
years
Thule.
of work.
Am I glad to see you? House Thule faces a crisis that threatens to undermine their entire position on Alderaan. And the Empires as well.
You'll have to tell me what this crisis is before I agree to anything.
House Rist, Alderaan's House of Assassins, is
great.
currently aligned with the usurper House Ulgo. But there was a time when Rist did all manner of secret jobs for whomever paid. Now the dirty details of those jobs are threatening to get out.
Next
So,
time,
so
don't
does
hire
that make
assassins.
sense for everybody?
Every noble
Why I
house
say
on
Eve is
Alderaan
worse
has
than
done
League?
underhanded
Hopefully
things.
that makes sense.
Thule is not unique. A former Rist assassin, kicked out for revealing the identity of one of his employers, is blackmailing Thule. He says he'll reveal every assassination, every kidnapping, every conniving thing Thule has done unless we pay him.
Okay.
Just tell me where he is and I'll kill him.
I'd rather not have him killed if possible. It raises too many questions.
And what do you
We've
have in
arranged a
mind?
meeting to deliver payment. But he's recruited some of Rist's best assassins to his side. I don't trust him. That's why I need you. Someone strong enough to withstand
this is
whatever
gonna
trap
involve
he
this
intends
guy
to
dying.
spring.
All
It'll
right.
be done before you know it.
This man wants to establish his own house of assassins. And he has demanded land and a title as payment for his silence.
Of course he
Take
did.
this case and meet him at the assigned meeting place. If he takes the bribe, fine. If not, kill him.
Okay.
Didn't you just say killing him would raise too many questions?
Yes, but there are options. What's with that weird symbol over my head?
I don't know.
There was a weird star over my head. It was a little bizarre. Alright, so we gotta go north to the secret assassin, then the front lines, and then House Rist. Okay. Forward!
Forward, you mighty mechanical steed!
Gesundheit. I think I may have scared Magna away. He's probably like, that guy's psycho. He was, oh, hey, sorry, I'm still here. Okay, I was just making sure that you understood what I was going on about, though, with, Eve. I'm just playing a game. That's fair, that's fair. I thought I might have scared you away, because I literally...
You to be overly passionate and not
Yeah. Yeah, I hate blocked people being able to screw with you. Yeah, and that's what Eve does. Eve is essentially, you can block them and they can still blow up your stuff and cost you all the work you've ever done in the entire game. And what I did in Eve was not anything that would have gotten a lot of attention. I was a miner. I went around just mining metals all the time from asteroids. Because I found it relaxing. I was like, I got to hear the hum of the engine, I got to relax, the sound of the lasers hitting the asteroids. It was just very relaxing.
for you.
Which is more toxic. I have heard of Rust, I have seen Rust, I've seen videos involving Komomo and Rust. I know Rust is bad. Rust is going to be one of those games that if I ever play it on a server, I'm going to be playing it on a private server with friends. That's it.
Did we miss somebody?
This is yours. This is your quest, dude. I can't do anything.
Alright, let's leave and come back because I don't see anyone to interact with.
Oh, I see a whole shit ton of people.
Okay, now it's there. It took us to leave and come back.
People are the mods that are like, I'm gonna put a TNT on a bear.
Yeah, that's Komomo. He had the landmine bear.
Okay.
Yeah, the landmine bear. See, my wife, Anne, loves Komomo's videos. She loves the cheaters getting their just desserts. He makes her giggle.
Well, brother, would you look at this? A Sith. I guess Thule isn't half as stupid as I thought. It won't do them any good, but I give them points for trying. Now, if you'd kindly hand over the payment.
Bear with a landmine on its face. This is gonna go bad.
I'm not giving you a thing until I'm sure there are no tricks.
Tricks? We've only just met. You already know me so well.
Well, you're gonna die.
I thought Thule would send some scrawny diplomat I could take hostage, but you'll fetch a higher price.
I'm
Yeah.
going to enjoy kicking your face in.
I think we agreed
Don't
on
get your
that one.
hopes up. We've been doing this our whole lives.
That's adorable. The guy with the pistol's mine.
Alright.
Nobody better mess with us now.
Yeah. One MMO I do miss that no longer exists, it was a good MMO, was something called Firefall. It was a first-person / third-person shooter. Kind of has a Destiny feel to it, but the story was way more simple and easy to understand.
Stop.
And you
Stop this
could
guy.
change classes
They have the better of us, and
anytime you go
besides,
to
it's not worth it. The
a
evidence
town.
is already on its way to House Ulgo. He had no intention of giving it to you.
What?
Well, they're gonna die now.
Don't expect me to leave without getting what I came for.
Sam, you idiot! We could have been counts!
You've lost all sense of honor. Lying, stealing? I swore to live by a code.
This is not gonna go
Whoever
well.
with the evidence is delivering it to Ulgo's son, Vesix.
Sam, you'd betray your own brother? I'll kill you for that!
Damn it, Kai. I'm sorry.
Well, that was unexpected.
Look, the coordinates the runner was headed to are in the console over there.
Yep.
You might be able to catch him if you hurry. I'll take Kai's assassins. I promise. Neither you nor Thule will hear from us again.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. I
Let's
don't think
see.
I'm winning.
No one betrays me and lives.
Yeah, here we go. The psycho gets to win.
Electrocution was too kind.
Yeah.
That was a betrayal of the Empire.
I agree.
I take the fact that you're rummaging around in the assassin's files to mean that the meeting didn't go well.
Yeah,
The
it was a
assassin
trap.
tried to take us hostage.
If Vesix Ulgo gets that evidence, soon every house on Alderaan will know who Thule hired Risk to kill and when.
Yeah,
They
same
won't
with
just banish
Organas.
Thule, they'll destroy them. And the Empire's chances on Alderaan will die with them.
I wonder if he knows he walked out of the range of the hologram.
He probably doesn't, and he probably doesn't care. He's just like, fuck it, whatever.
Just give me a chance to find Ulgo, and stop them from disturbing the evidence.
That may be easier said than done. Vesix Ulgo commands a squad of the most highly trained commandos on Alderaan. They have even defeated Jedi. But you may stand a chance. I have to ask you to recover that evidence. Quickly.
Yeah, I'll get it.
I won't disappoint you.
Thank you so much. Find the evidence. Destroy it. And I promise you double the reward when you return.
Okay, fair enough.
You know, doing our patriotic duty is rewarding. No, oh god, I just said that.
Yes, you did, because I'm rubbing off on you. Ha ha ha. Alright, this
Give
way.
me less than a minute. I just need to turn the light off and the switch is across the room.
Okay. I'm heading towards the next one, I think. I hope I am anyway. But yeah, no, Rust I know is a toxic player base. I know League is a toxic player base. WoW has a massively toxic player base. Is it as bad as League and Rust? Probably not. I wouldn't say so, but it's definitely up there. Daylight, Dead by Daylight, yep, that's pretty toxic too from what I've experienced. Because I tried playing it for a while and I ran into nothing but fucking just trolls trolls, trolls, and more trolls. Like, I played as a killer, and I ran into a bunch of trolls. I played as a survivor, ran into a bunch of trolls. It was not fun. I did not enjoy it.
Sadly, people are going to be trolls.
See, like, when I played killer, I had people who just basically took turns blinding my killer. Just all the time. Like, not giving me a chance to actually do anything or learn the game. Nah, screw you. I'm just gonna keep blinding you so you literally, your entire game is nothing but a big white light. And I encountered that a lot as a killer, and then when I played a survivor, I was like, okay, I won't be a dick. No, I had a survivor that was literally camping my body the entire time. Every time they dropped me, I would, bully squads, they call them, yeah. The killer would drop me, and then literally carry me to a hook, put me on the hook, and then immediately hang out next to the hook. And wait for someone to come rescue me. Hit them once, immediately hit me again, dropping me again, and putting me back up on the hook. And I'm like, this is not fun. This is kind of bullshit.
Is it just me, or did the three of them go down real easy?
Yeah, they did. For WoW, it's... The toxicity, what I encountered in WoW was always involving raids. Because I didn't play PvP in WoW. I hate PvP in WoW. I think it... Don't get me wrong. WoW is good at PvP. It's one of the things they excel at. But at the same time, it brings out some of the worst people in that fucking game. But no, my negative experiences in WoW were mostly involving raids. And basically people who were getting preferential treatment in raids because they happen to be either dating the guild leader, or they were such a brown noser on the guild leader that I'm fairly certain if I looked down the guild leader's throat, I could see their face. Like, that level of brown nose.
In regard to the game we're currently playing, some of the limitations are irritating. Like, but they've got it in a way where it's not so irritating that it stops you from playing the game completely.
Yeah.
One of the games I find... Go ahead.
I hit the maximum inventory space without being a subscriber. Neat.
Alright, so I've got a question for you. Do we carry on with the other two missions here, or teleport back to Outpost to learn?
Let's just do the two missions we got here. We're close to them anyway.
Good point. And as nice as this planet looks, going for an extra long trip on it is not as good. Also, what is with all the snow? It's not snowing, so why is there so much snow up there?
We're in the mountains, dingus.
There's never this much snow on Korriban.
That's because Korriban is a desert. This is a mostly temperate planet. It's a very idyllic planet. So when you go up to a high enough altitude, you get snow. Korriban is, if you go up to a high enough mountain, you get possessed.
Technically speaking, that would be an upgrade.
Not always. As we remember the fucking, temple. Where we had a Sith who thought they were an apprentice, and a random non-Force user thinking they were a Sith Lord.
Oh yes, the Sith Lord who thought she was an apprentice.
Yes.
I gotta say, I really like how you were just... Yeah, no, you are an apprentice. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I gotta say though, that's never gonna stop being funny to me.
I'm sure. I think you'll find it hilarious.
It's just the no way you went was hilarious.
Other MMOs I've tried that I've kind of gotten some enjoyment out of, but not entirely. Like, I've tried Elder Scrolls Online. It was okay. I don't hate it. I don't think it's a terrible game, but I can see why some people don't like it and why others love it. What are other MMOs I've played?
STO.
Star Trek Online. Yeah, Star Trek Online is the type of MMO I would recommend because it's free to play game. And it's a fun free to play, don't get me wrong. But I would only recommend it if you are a Star Trek fan. If you're not a Trekkie, you are just going to get bored. Because most of the Easter eggs and jokes and everything they make in the game, you kind of have to be in the know to know what the hell they are. And they know that. They cater to their Trekkie audience.
Yeah, and at the very least, like, with that game, they don't put huge limits on what you can do. It's limited by just how devoted you are to the game itself.
And as much as people like to say you can earn the paid currency with the rare currency, that's no longer the case. You can't you cannot earn the paid currency with freemium currency. I've tried. I was sitting on like 200, 300,000 dilithium, and I haven't even been able to purchase one Zen. And I put it on the max price too, which was 5,000 dilithium per Zen. Never gets purchased. Because no one puts Zen on the market.
Yeah, see, things like that make me glad I spent out the ludicrous money on it and then promptly got the Zen equivalent for
Every
that money
month?
some time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like the longer I go without playing the game, the more that builds up.
Oh yeah. The thing we're talking about, by the way, audience, is there's a subscription to Star Trek Online. And you can pay it every month. It's not expensive. But if you pay $150 to $300, depending on if you catch it on sale or not, you can get a lifetime subscription to the game, which means it's a one-time multiple $100 payment, and you never have to pay a sub ever again, and you get the free Zen every month. Whether you play the game or not.
Oh shit! Ooh, I survived.
Ow. Ow. Alright, got it. What are you...
I think I might have wandered into it.
We have a slight problem here. Yep, there we go.
Rise, my friend in the force.
Oh no, I got it.
My brother.
If I didn't fall down the fucking mountain, I would have been fine. Alright.
Oh, that's hilarious. All we had to do was just go straight ahead.
Alright, love you, hon.
Plus, with like Star Trek Online, they go out of their way to get people like Garrett from the shows or 7 of 9, and like you can see that where they've made a point of getting the people who played the rules they were in.
Yep. They get the voice, they get the actors and actresses from the show, the voice actor characters in the game.
Yep, and
which helps.
Oh, it does. And like, for example, the 7 and 9, he was like in one of the.
So many guys. Organa, really? This was your best Marines? Jesus. You know, if I was watching this on camera, I would be deathly afraid what was coming.
Yeah, give me just a second. My mum needs a helping hand. I'll be back shortly.
Alright, I'll keep pushing forward. Forward! Oh.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
Ooh, look at that.
Hi, we're coming in.
General, our standing army outside is being wiped out. Someone or something is on its way here.
Yeah, that would be me.
My
Donk.
technicians almost have the force field reset, but we're still a sitting duck.
I don't think it's gonna matter much.
There have been several assassinations of SWtoR officials, whose security systems were down by the generator explosion. In my opinion, House Ulgo is behind all this.
No.
Your opinion is about to change. I'm here for information on Jason Wilson's family.
Intruder!
Really? Dumbass.
Get behind me.
None of you panic. I'll handle this. Sith, did I hear you right? You've perpetrated all this in search of my former handmaiden?
I doubt you would have taken my call.
It might have worked. I'm a practical woman. You have decimated my forces outside. They were to be deployed to secure a part of my front that's about to fall.
Uh-huh.
Now I have no reinforcements. You seek information only I have.
All right.
And my front needs bolstering. Perhaps we can help each other.
I'll defend your front, but tell me what I wish to know first.
I am not so gullible. I'll tell you about Jason Wilson's parents, after my front is defended. On my left flank, there's a tunnel between my forces and House Ulgo's that has been hard-pressed by the enemy.
Fine.
I have only a ragtag troop defending this tunnel, and Ulgo is about to attack. You must repel the enemy forces.
She's lying. She won't tell us what we need to know.
You'd better hold up your end of the deal.
I am a woman of my word. What's left of my forces at the tunnel choke point are being led by Lieutenant Dargus. I'll let Dargus know you're coming. He'll contact me as soon as you've succeeded. Assuming you do.
I won't disappoint you.
Yeah.
I have a good feeling you won't. Goodbye, Sith. As uncomfortable as it is to say, I hope we speak again soon.
Okay.
Do you need more of a hint that she's going to betray us?
Oh, probably. I know she's gonna likely betray us, but if she does, well, she gets shanked. That's how that works.
Why are you standing like that?
Who knows? I stopped questioning it. Like, oh no. Alright. Yes, I'm here. Piss off. Alright, so we gotta go south, up the mountain. For a woman scorned, which is your mission.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yep. Alright, this way.
You know, to be quite honest, that woman was really brave. I mean, the two of us were just...
We basically murdered quite a bit of her forces, and she just was like, yep.
As I was trying to tell you, there are
Hey, Midnight Joker.
Observation. This is a great opportunity for slaughter.
You're playing Call of Duty. My man. Hey, man. How you doing? How's it going?
Alright, you see right here.
It's going fairly well.
This room right here. I was planning to play a trick on a friend. He got me into playing Star Wars The Old Republic again after I'd given up the game completely.
You're good to go.
Right.
This was back before you could choose what type of combat style you wanted.
Well,
once you had one, you were stuck with it.
Yeah.
So I got another character spelled almost exactly the same, just one letter was rearranged. I intended to have the character just show up as we were playing the game.
Right.
And be like, dude, my characters always look like this.
I'm glad to hear that, Midnight Joker.
My combat style was always like this, just to see if he would spot it, and I ran right past him here, and he went, "Hey, is that you?" Before I could get to the part I wanted to be at, and it was like, oh, damn.
Well, that joke just went bye-bye.
Yeah, I spent hours trying to do it, so, it was like,
Oh, I have Vicious Throw and Force Push. Neat. I'll keep those in mind.
There's one right in front of the I seen that. That looks cool.
Yeah, Force Push is nice. I like Force Push. Alright. Hey, Joker, how did your Call of Duty rounds go for you? Did you do well? Were you winning, son? Okay. Oh, it's only available at targets lower than 30% health. Okay, that's neat to watch, but it's not, like, overly great. Not too bad? Okay. Good to hear, good to hear. Like, I played Call of Duty back in the day, back when it was Modern Warfare 1 and 2. So that should tell you how old I am. Look, let me rephrase that. I played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 and 2 when I was in college. Even when I'm winning, I'm still losing. Yep, that's fair. Yeah. Ads. Oh, it's ads time.
You know, between the two of us, I don't think there'll be anything left to stand up to the Empire's associates.
Let's call them what they are. They're puppets. They're dumbass puppets, but they're puppets. I mean, SWtoR is like, their level of incompetence is almost fucking mind-boggling.
Yeah, I mean, how many times in this now we've had to actively run to help them, and it's like, wait, you didn't think to close off the tunnels?
Like, you are none too bright there.
I mean, hell, I freely admit I have no military training at all, but even when I heard there was tunnels under your home base, it's like, why didn't you collapse those?
Or at least seal them up.
Sealing them up would have been a better idea, or even better, seal up the exits directly in and then mine the hell out of the entire thing so that anybody who goes in doesn't come out.
Yeah, that'd be wise. Welcome back, Joker. Yeah, SWtoR is not exactly known for their fucking intelligence. Let's be brutally honest. There's a... Oh no, that's not green door. Where are we going? This way. Okay.
This way.
Ah, your Inquisitor phase. Oh, goody. I love how your Inquisitor phase takes us back outside. Hey, bye. It's like wrist ambusher. I will say that the first-person shooter game that I really got into for a long time was Halo. Hey, you're doing the same thing.
Ping pong, anyone home?
I love how one guy's wearing just like a complete mask. You just like fuck him in particular. I love it. He runs out into the hallway and just goes, whee! Like,
congratulations, Sith. You've broken into my home, butchered my assassins, and forced your way into my personal chambers. Can I at least offer you a drink before you start making demands?
Those were assassins?
Yeah, those were assassins? Are you sure about that? I'm fairly certain one of them was a fucking ragdoll.
The only thing I will drink is your blood.
I'm afraid my blood is not on offer. Not without a fight, at any rate.
Don't encourage
so tell me
her.
Then, what does Alana Thule want?
BO6?
We're curious about the contents.
What's
of this
BO6?
Well, well. Let me guess. You dug this holo out of some dusty archive in House Older. Let's just say that his Royal Jedi-ness No More Organa and I are ancient history.
Black Ops 6.
And leave
Oh, okay.
that dead dog buried.
Halo is good. I would recommend Halo. 1, 2, and 3.
Tell me about No More Organa or die.
You think because you are Sith, you can intimidate me with threats.
Well, you keep backing up, so I'm guessing that's the thing.
You or that little bird Thule, and you won't get anything out of me without a fight.
All right, fair enough. Your funeral.
The assassins should have been the hint that you couldn't stand against us.
I mean, you literally tossed one like it was a fucking ragdoll. It's like, whoop!
All right. You win. I'll call him. No More Organa's not worth dying for. But
Okay.
then I want you out of my home.
Fair
You're
enough.
hardly in a position to make demands.
No, I suppose not. Let me bring him up.
I find it funny she still has his number.
What a surprise.
Yeah.
It must be. Nomar, there's something I need to talk to you about.
Go ahead. Anything I can do. Anything at all.
Not like this. It's a favor I need, here on Alderaan. I was hoping we could meet.
Of course. I can be there in a few hours. The old place?
Yes, the old place. Thank you.
Oh, he's
There.
dead.
Are you happy now?
Let me guess, you're gonna shank her too. Or electrocute her.
Tell me about this meeting place.
Oh, yep.
I'll give you the coordinates, but I won't come with you. And you'd better get out of here.
Oh, you're
Meeting
about to
spot
die.
is in an underground cave near House Cortez. But the entrance tunnels are filled with Killiks. So good luck.
You're trying to get me killed. Is that it?
Probably.
I can't say I'd miss you, Sith. Now get out of my house!
Wait. You weren't given the option to just murder her? That's surprising.
I was given the option, but I needed to know where this old place was, and that just let me shock and not kill.
Okay, that makes sense. You actually acted without bloodthirst for once. Go you.
Oh, wow. I did.
Oh boy. Okay, we're left turn. Yep.
I think it was
Oh.
funny how that one assassin went flying, just like.
You like you yeeted them across the fucking room. It's like bye. Sorry, that made me laugh way harder than it should have. I was just like, Fuck that person in particular. Bye. And guess what? Bonk.
Ooh, it looks very cool. It's like you're just using the force to slap them flying.
You know what the funny thing is? That's probably as far as the damn assassin flew when you shocked them. Just like zoom.
You know, the funny thing is, while she survived, she now has to rebuild her bodyguards. And I'm betting at least one of them's going to go... What happened to the old ones?
Yeah, what happened to the last ones? You don't want to know. There is one MMO that I've played that I've enjoyed. That, I've been told by Gamera there's a better version of it called City of Heroes, but I've played both Champions Online and I've also done, DC Universe Online.
So have I. No, DC Universe Online, I honestly tried to get into and it didn't the best.
Observation. This is a great opportunity for slaughter.
Hey, Jersey, happy birthday. Happy birthday, now you're 1 year older. Happy birthday, your life isn't over. Happy birthday, you did not accomplish much, but you didn't die this year, so I guess that's good enough. I love the Arrogant Worm song. Yep. Hey, AP!
All better.
Damn it, they noticed me before I could shade the cloud the mind of one of them. Usually I can just get past them by doing
42
that.
now. Nice. You're 42. You're a few years older than me, but not by much.
Yeah, me.
Okay, correction. He's a few years older than me in reality. If we count my first birth certificate, I am older than everybody. And also the state of New York. The state of New York on my driver's permit said that I received my driver's permit in 1900.
I still think that's utterly hilarious. So, north and then back to the outpost?
I'm taking the road.
I love it. They're all running after us and we're just like...
Bye!
Yeah.
I take it the priest, the rabbit, and the minister joke applies to your birth certificate. Alright, so here's the story and you guys will get a laugh out of this. When I did not get a state-sealed birth certificate when I was born. I got one from the hospital. The hospital hospital version was able to get me my social security card and everything else until I went to go get my driver's permit and license. Because the driver's permit and license at the time required a state seal and nothing I had a state seal. So at the ripe old age of 19, I had to get my state-issued birth certificate made. Alright, so that right there should be a little bit of a fucky-wucky because I went almost 20 years without having an official state birth certificate. A priest, a rabbi, and a minister walk into a bar and the bartender asks the rabbi, "What are you doing here?" The rabbi says, "I think I'm a typo." Yep. And that's what happened with mine. Mine was a typo. Alright. So I went to get my birth certificate and the person in the state I'm from, what it was signed was B.C. Carlton. Alright? That was the signature the guy used. The autotyper messed up and put B.C. next to my birth year and put Carlton on the next line. So that it had said I was officially born, according to the state of Maine, I was born in 1985 B.C. If someone wants to do the math to find out how old I am now, according to the state of Maine, have at it. I'd love to hear that number. I know it's big. It's a big number. then when I went to go get my driver's permit from New York, they forgot to put in the year I got my permit. I'm 4,009 years old. Woohoo! I'm older than Jesus. I'm older than Moses. Yeah, fuck, I'm older than a lot of people.
Boy.
And what makes this whole thing funny is the state of New York forgot to put the year of my driver's permit in there. So it said that I received my driver's permit in 1900. And a lot of people, when they found out about this before, because I kept it quiet for the most part for most of my life. When people first found out about it, I was working at night. So I had stupidly pale skin. I have very large, I have enlarged canines to the point where they look like fangs. And I wore, at the time, a long, dark coat because it was warm. So for a while, people seriously thought that I might have been a vampire.
Oh, wow. Also, is it just me, or should these shock troops be, you know, a little more shocking?
You never named a kid Renesmee, did you? No, not that I know of. To my knowledge, I've only had 2 kids. And that's Rose and Daniel. I don't get the reference though, Jersey. What is that reference? Also, of course, vampires are supposed to shimmer. Yeah, fuck that. That's not a vampire, that's a fairy.
Heck, we're gonna be talking about that stupid love story between
All right, man. This is it. With the captain dead, it falls on me to rally what's left of us.
Wow, this is such an inspiring
the reinforcements
speech.
aren't gonna make it. We'd better get ready. Ulgo forces are fast approaching. I can feel the tunnel walls shaking.
Uh-huh.
Then we shake the walls right back at them.
Lieutenant, we've been flanked.
No, wait. General Giselle sent word that a Sith would be coming to our aid, but I thought I must have misheard her.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm not trusting a Sith. No way.
We're drastically outnumbered, Sergeant. The General's given an order, and besides, without help,
I'm
we die for sure.
I'm a school for game development with new ideas for an MMO as it's a class project. Oh, that could be fun. What's your idea?
If you men follow the sergeant, you'll miss a great victory.
If we stay, either Ulgo kills us or the Sith does. Who's leaving with me?
I don't think so, Sarge. Maybe with the Sith at our side, we can repel the attack. Yeah, and I don't relish the idea of being a deserter anyway.
Glad to hear it, men. Sergeant, you are relieved, and I will report this to General Giselle personally.
I am not killing the sergeant.
Now you're sounding like a leader, Lieutenant.
Even though I understand the instinct to run.
Oh, any ideas for a new MMO? It's a class project. Okay, you need ideas.
Fight the good fight.
Are you actually building the MMO, or you just need to create a
what do we do?
A project document to basically say, here is my idea, this is what we do?
Stand your ground and fight like men.
Take your positions. This is it.
Just ideas. Okay, so it's a design document. All right. I love how it's focused on my chest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's your big muscle-bound chest again.
Yeah, there's my rippling pecs. All right. Let's see. If you need ideas for an MMO, if you don't want to deal with a Trinity class system, which is kind of overdone at this point quite a bit, you could go with games, IPs like, say, what's the word I'm looking for? God damn it, I know it too. Battlestar Galactica. Battlestar Galactica can make an interesting MMO because you could have someone, like, people crewing the Battlestar and controlling the guns. You could have people controlling the Drata system, which is their radar. You can have pilots. You can have Marines fighting off, you know, fighting off the toasters. I mean, all kinds of cool ideas you have there with Battlestar Galactica as kind of the base.
That was amazing. They just kept coming and coming, and you're a war machine.
I appreciate your observation.
You might want to
I wouldn't say a Battlefield MMO.
Those bozos are regrouping for another attack.
I mean, that could be what you can go with it.
Let them come. They'll find.
I mean, it could make a decent Battlefield MMO, but you could also make it a resource MMO as well, where you could set it in the time period where the Cylons and the Earth are the colonies are having their first war. So, like, certain ships have to go out and collect resources and stuff. And, you know, make it kind of like... Kind of take Elite Dangerous, that kind of, like, play style, and apply it to the Battlestar Galactica setting.
Ooh, robot.
Is this real? Is Earth going to war with aliens? Battlestar Galactica is set in a colony setting. Earth is a myth in Battlestar Galactica. And that the colonies end up looking for it.
There's blood all over me. It's everywhere. Everywhere!
Calm down, Lieutenant. Your wounds are superficial.
Another setting you could always do is
There's a heap of those laser brains getting ready for another swipe.
not Starship Troopers. That's not the one I was trying to think of.
Let's stay sharp.
There was Battlestar Galactica was one. There was another space one. I was trying to remember it. Oh, Firefly. Firefly can make an interesting MMO for both ground and space combat because it has a lot of Western elements in it. Would you play Cowboys versus Aliens? If you wanted Cowboys versus Aliens, use the Firefly universe and just add some aliens to it. That is a very real possibility there. Oh, hey there, big guy.
At a certain point, they've gotta realize this is a hopeless task. Stop sending stuff at us.
But yeah, no, I would say if you do Cowboys vs. Aliens, do like Firefly, and just use that as inspiration for the Cowboys. Yeah. Hey, Bun, how you doing?
You did it!
Yep.
I couldn't have done it without you, Lieutenant.
You are too kind, Sith. I'll get General Giselle on the holo for you. She'll be very relieved.
What's the word, Dargus? I assume that since you're hailing me, the day is won?
Yes, General. The Sith single-handedly turned back the entire attack.
I saw your spiffy top hat and I had to click, aw, thank you. I actually have a red top hat in real life.
A thank you.
War makes strange bedfellows.
This experience has certainly proven that. Now, I promise to tell you where Jaisa Wilson's parents could be found. They have been servants in Castle Organa for many years. Sith, the Wilsons are a simple, innocent, hard-working people. They deserve your mercy.
I'll take it under consideration.
That's all I can ask.
I hate...
Goodbye, Sith. And thanks for saving
I both
my life.
love and hate that joke. I like top hats, but wearing them is not the most comfortable thing. I prefer fascinators and 50 hats, of which were like hair clips when I had more hair. That's fair. It says this is an improvement. It is an improvement in everything. Wait, what? Oh, god damn it, man, you're in combat.
No, I'm out.
Okay, now I'm out. I got a new outfit.
Let's see that. Wait a second. Slow down. Stop. I want to see your outfit. You're standing right... Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it. Okay, so here's a fun fact that a lot of people may not realize. Alright, so everybody knows Joss Whedon did Firefly. He also did Buffy the Vampire Slayer, he did Angel, he's done several properties. Alright? Have you ever noticed a particular trope he tends to do in all of his work? Unless he's forced to do otherwise. Like, if he has complete creative control of it, he always does this trope. Every time.
What is the trope?
I'm waiting to see if the chat gets it first. So if you look at Angel, Buffy the it's Angel, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and Firefly. What is the one commonality between all of them as a major plot point?
Nobody better mess with us now.
I'll give you a hint with Firefly. It happened in Serenity, not the show. Alright, left and around for a secret rendezvous, I think it is.
I believe it is, yes.
Oh, we still gotta return for the revenge, too.
Straight ahead and then round the bend.
I'm just gonna fast travel to, Olgo's revenge. Alright, Bun said, I haven't seen him so long, it's hard to wrap my brain around, and Jersey goes, is it the gut-wrenching character death? Sort of. It is, in those shows, no one's allowed to have a happy relationship. Alright? Anytime anybody tries to have a happy relationship where they're, they're happy, everything's going well, the relationship is nice, it always ends badly. Always, without fail. It's like Joss Whedon cannot fucking write a happy relationship without completely fucking it. What show is this? Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel, and Firefly.
Tell me you managed to destroy the evidence of Thul's misdeeds before Ulgo was able to distribute it.
All three of those shows, Joss Whedon had great direct creative control of, and all three of those shows have that trend.
Here is a reward from House Thul.
It's not even as strained. It is every relationship in those shows goes badly.
I hope you realize that.
Happy relationships don't make good drama, I guess. Yes, I agree, but here's the problem. If you do it so often that I can predict it even before the show starts, that's not a good thing. You have to have some level of surprise for the viewer, or else it gets boring and repetitive.
All paths are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Alright? Like, the big thing that made me happy with Firefly when I watched the show was you had two characters on that show. Not every relationship has to end happy. Just have one. At least one. Alright? In Firefly, we had Wash and Zoe, who were married, they were happy, they understood each other. It was a great relationship. And it lasted the entire show, and nothing terrible happened to the relationship. I think that qualifies as true love is boring. Yes, but here's the thing. You don't have to have everyone's relationship go to shit. Alright? You can have happy relationships in your shows and not have it be boring, just as long as not every relationship is happy. That's what I'm trying to point out. It's like, it's okay to have one or two here and there that are happy relationships. Alright? Like I said with Firefly, Zoe and Wash had a beautiful relationship. It was really nice, and when the show ended on the first season and nothing happened to him, I cheered. I was like, maybe Joss Whedon has finally removed his head from his fucking emo phase and has decided to actually write at least one happy fucking couple. At least one. But then Serenity comes around, Wash gets shanked at the end of it. Yeah, and then the movie happened, and I was just like, fuck you, Joss Whedon. Fuck you. Oh, that's story arc. That's not something I need. Alright. Secret rendezvous, and... Oh, what? Where are you going? Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. I thought this was a, flashpoint. Guess not.
Nope, there's a story arc here.
Okay.
My lord, please stand by a moment. I have urgent orders to put you into contact with my superior, Darth Victus.
Ah, you've arrived, finally.
Oh, that'll
I'm
be
told
fun,
that you
Jersey.
served Darth Zash
Don't get
well
possessed.
in your time as her apprentice.
Or tell your friend not to
I
get
am
possessed.
Darth Victus. Our empire has need of you, Sith. Here and now.
Uh-oh, what is needed?
I would be pleased to do whatever you require, my lord.
The task at hand involves House Pantia, the weakened former rulers of Alderaan. Though most believe them wiped out, a few stragglers yet survive. These surviving Pantiers are needed to legitimize House Thul's
If you don't pay your
eventual
exorcist,
rule.
do you get
We are
repossessed?
creating an understanding with them even now, but the forces of House Ulgo plan to interfere.
Oh boy. I don't know, man. That's a good question.
House Thul?
Boris Ulgo, House Ulgo's leader, was a Republic war criminal before he usurped Alderaan's throne. His hatred of the Empire is well known.
Okay,
Ulgo
his
has
hatred of
struck
everything
teams
is well
massing
known.
for transport. They intend to assault the Pantier's mountain hideaway and slaughter all surviving members of the House. The eradication of House Pantier would greatly impede our plans for House Thul's ascendance. It cannot be allowed. You will find the Ulgo strike teams and destroy them at once.
18-year-old kid named Damien. His birthday. Okay.
As you say.
When it is done, report back to Lieutenant Muir.
Yeah, give me a second.
We will continue our discussion
I have a bad feeling about this.
Good luck.
So, his birth date is essentially 6606. That's slightly disconcerting. Alright, so we have some threshes to release. Oof. Yeah, and his name is Damien on top. Are they trying to tempt the higher powers of whatever? Like, are they trying to piss off some sort of, like, fate or something? You made friends.
You're good to go.
I have no idea. Oh, man. I mean, I've heard worse names for kids. Don't get me wrong. I mean, my dog's name is Damien, so there's that. Yeah, my pupper is named Damien. Alright, so we got all those guys dead. You're about to release the Thresk? No, you're killing people.
I will release it now.
Alright.
Fly, Thrask, be free among your fellow kin.
Yeah. Alright, so now we gotta go east. Abcd. Why would someone name their kid that? That hurts my brain. I mean, it's better than what Elon named his kid, because I can't fucking pronounce it because it uses letters that technically don't fucking exist. I forget what it like is, like or something like that. I forget what his fucking kid's name is. It's something ridiculous. That kid's gonna look at his father and be like, "You are a massive idiot for naming me Xenba or something like that." Yeah, but it uses like a weird letter combination, and it's so bizarre. Because I thought there was like an A and an E like all combined and shit. Just like, why? Why would you do this to your kid? That's just so dumb. They made him change the name? Thank the gods. Name was considered illegal in state law. Thank you. That is appreciated. For a whole lot of other reasons. Okay, that's fair. His legal name is no doubt anyone will try to call him that anyway. Yeah, of course. Like, I am not good with naming things. Like, I have... So here I am enjoying birthday wings. Ooh, are they savory wings? Are they spicy wings? What kind of flavor wings do you got? Steals wings. No! You do not steal the wings from the birthday person, AP. Bad. Mild, admittedly. Yeah, I try to go for mild myself. I like barbecue. It's kind of my flavor. Though sometimes I like teriyaki. Where are you going?
To the mission over here.
Okay. I'm taking the road. It looks like. I hope I'm taking the road. Barbecue is my favorite.
You outside.
Okay.
Oh, so that's what a killick looks like.
Yeah, they're the bug things. Barbecue's a good flavor. I like barbecue. I'm not a fan of certain flavors though. Like for example, I cannot stand the smell of buffalo sauce. He named okay. So a scientist has twin girls. He names one one of them Jennifer and the other Control.
So if he tries to get the two of them, he shouts "Control Jennifer."
I guess. I'm trying to understand the joke, and I'm missing it.
I don't get it either.
Oh god damn it! This is not going to be helpful. I went the completely wrong way. Let me over the rocks. Over the rocks. So, my way did not work. I thought there was a road up there. Apparently there isn't. Oh, okay, I get it. Control group. Yep, okay. I feel stupid now. I'm trying to find the path up to this effing place. All I'm seeing is rock. Is this it, maybe? Oh, hi there. Am I going the right way?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Lemon pepper wings. That's not bad. I've done lemon pepper. I have done lemon pepper before. Alright. We will get up to the entrance, and we're gonna call it a night. Though we are gonna have a nice happy birthday song for Jersey Hermit here shortly. Ow.
Did you make friends?
Apparently I made friends, but they're... I don't know if he's...
Nobody better mess with us now.
Is he coming? Is he still coming? Yep, here we go. Yeah, we made friends. Oh yeah, Quaker Steak Lube, I know that place. I know that place well. We used to have one near here, and now it's gone. It got demolished. I'll tell you one food place I missed that I haven't had in a while. Steak and Shake. Alright, so let's park right here. Alright, and we'll go back to just chatting. Alright, let me log out of the game.
Your upper armor mat, like, it looks proper, especially the part around the arms, really makes it look like you've got armor under your
Yeah.
Robe, dress, skirt.
All right. This might get me copyright claim, but I'm doing it anyway because this needs to happen. All right. Here we go. Happy birthday, Jersey Hermit. What's a year we celebrate? It's stupid getting around makes it. People take a trip around the sun. Yeah, this one. A joyful 17, that's a good song. Happy birthday. Your mind is over. In your feet, don't remind yourself the chance of finding a big conspiracy. Because I was traveling. That's the Ponderosa. Oh my god. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I keep it back. Happy birthday. It's time from now on. Something best years now on. I can't keep up with these guys. Like, I'm so bad at it. Happy birthday, shit my mind. Happy birthday, I'm so satisfied. Happy birthday, what's all you think? Like the friends are hungry, so just got this to be cake. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Yep. All right, there you go. Your happy birthday song. Hope you appreciated that. It's not your favorite. Right, that's fair. I mean, that is fair. All right. So if once again, if you're ever watching this on YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe. That's always important. I love that when people do that because that helps with the algorithm. After all, I've heard the screams of the vegetables. Oh no. All right, let's see. I know I have a person to raid because I wrote it down. Because this is what I do. I keep track of this kind of stuff. Because if I don't, I'll sit there and go, fuck, who am I supposed to raid? Fuck, 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 fuck. All right, so I'm going to be rating someone named Bonnie. It's Bonnie TV. They're playing Throne and Liberty. It's apparently the new big hotness MMO that's been released. I thought about doing it on stream and then looked at how many people are playing it and realized I wouldn't be in the first page. I'd probably be in the second, if not third page of the stream. So it's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. They'll die within a year, probably. That's usually how these things go. Unless you got really lucky somehow, it doesn't go well. Like, I feel the same way about this game as I did the first Descendant. I remember Lost Ark. I remember Lost Ark existing. I never played it, but I remember it existing. But I remember also First Descendant. I tried playing that. My computer sadly can't run it. The processor's just a hair too weak for it. So it is what it is. All right, so we're going to be rating Vonnie here in a bit. So I do want to go over the schedule for this week for those of you who might be wanting to come back another day. I got a pending message. Okay, I don't care. We'll deal with that message later. All right. So the schedule is for this week as follows for the Tavern Entertainment. And for some reason, the picture didn't get uploaded. Why? I hate it when you do this. All right. I'll fix it later. It's today was Star Wars Old Republic Imperial side. Tomorrow is RimWorld. So basically, if you want to get yourself into the colony, tomorrow's the way to do it. And you could watch all the sci-fi colony shenanigans. Wednesday is more Star Wars The Old Republic, but it's not this team. It is Republic Team 2. All right, so that's our Trooper and Smuggler for me and Inquisition. And then Friday is Traviel, otherwise known as Fable Friday. And we'll be playing some Dungeons and Dragons there. All right. If you want to ever look up the schedule, it's in several places. You will find it either on my Twitter, you will find it on my Facebook, you'll find it on my Discord. They are all available in all 3 locations. So if you're ever wondering what I'm streaming, what day, that's where you find it out. All right. Also, remember this, folks. For 5,000 gold coins, which is our channel points here, you can decide what I play on Wednesdays. All right. It goes into the docket, and as I play through games, I switch through them. So, for example, the day before Halloween, and there's AP with lighting the place on fire again. Thank you, AP. For instance, I'll be playing the Old Republic every other week, switching teams, until we hit October 30th. October 30th, I've been asked to play Subnautica Below Zero for the first time. All right. November 6th, I will be playing Standard Subnautica. So I'll be playing Below Zero for 1 week, and then the next week I'll be playing the prequel game to it, which is Subnautica. I love Subnautica. It's a fun game. And then we go back to Star Wars The Old Republic alternating again until someone pays 5,000 gold coins to change it to something else, which we'll see when that comes. Now, mind you, it could be any game that I own or that is free to play, as long as it doesn't get me banned from Twitch. So that is the requirement. I can't be banned from Twitch, and my moderators have veto rights. So if they look at the name of a game and they go, yeah, you shouldn't play that game, that's not a good game for you to play, they can collectively veto that game. All right? Ow. Oh, sorry, my neck hurt a little bit. So with that being said, please make sure you're taking care of yourselves, both mentally and physically. That's always important. And I know you come to my wonderful Resplendent Tavern for the witty banter, but you stay for my fuck-ups. Until Tuesday, till tomorrow, toodles.
Shadows cover stars, wicked night, cloaked in black red eyesight. Empire crumbles under power, thunder rolls in a witching hour. Lightning from fingertips like sky.